Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your tarot and oracle reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus for November 2021. I hope you all are doing amazing out there. This is a powerful full moon. It comes with a full lunar eclipse that actually lasts about 3 hours, I believe. I was reading about it, and it really sounds quite intense actually, because it's bringing through the sun being in Scorpio right now, moon being in Taurus and Aquarius. I'm going to give you just, the astrological info on this is that you may feel a lot of pressure, no doubt, with this full moon. And my later degree Aquarians that are born, into the later part of Aquarius may feel this a little stronger because both the sun and moon are at 27 degrees. Scorpio and Taurus respectively. So those are later degrees of those planets. So my later Aquarians, my February Aquarians that are closer to the time of Pisces will feel this the most intensely. But overall, yes, you may feel a little bit like a rock and a hard place because both the sign of Scorpio and Taurus create a square aspect to your sign. And so it does bring that friction. It does bring that pressure, and you may feel like you need to get a lot accomplished. So I want you to take a deep breath, Aquarius, relax. Don't let it get to you too much because those full moon, energies can be quite powerful and bring a lot of emotions to the surface. So Aquarius, again, thank you so much for being here with me. I always love to see you here at the channel. If this is your first time here or you have not done so, I always invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Do keep in mind, Aquarius, these readings are general. They're not going to resonate with every single one of you. So take what makes sense and leave the rest. For those of you who are interested in a personal reading with me or would like to know any information about the card decks that I use, all those links and info are down below in the description box. So let's jump right in. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please let's see what we have for our beautiful Aquarians for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus for November 2021. Thank you so much for all your guidance and support. Nice. Oh, really nice cards, guys. All right, so the immediate past, this is the last, 28 to 30 days since the last full moon, is the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. I feel like, you might have been feeling like, we'll never get where we want to be. I'll never get where I want to go. Things are moving too slow, all those things that go on. But this is really that reminder that you're closer than you think, Aquarius. Things are building. Things are growing. Let's get a clarifier for this card. And we've got the Thunder Moon, guys, the Thunder Moon of change. And I love this card because it reminds me of Aquarius energy with all the lightning. And, Aquarius is very much a moon sign of change. They can sometimes bring what feels like chaos, but what it really is their reformational energy, right? They shake things up in order to bring them back to their truest and most authentic state. This is the full moon that happens in the month of July, is the Thunder Moon. So there may have been some powerful things that happened over last summer, and this may also give you a little for glimpse of, things that will be happening big time in the next July. But overall, to me, what this brings is, a lot of sense of big things are moving, big things are changing. Don't stress out if you feel like they're moving too slow. They absolutely are. But big things take time, right? Big things take time to completely and fully change. And what's happening are big changes. So going into the immediate energy, I love this, that this is coming through as your own sign for the immediate fullness of that moon in Taurus. We've got the new moon in Aquarius card. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius. So this is a super important message for you guys because Aquarius, you are an air sign. You are very cerebral, and it is important for you to not overthink, not overanalyze, and instead to bring more love into the situation. Things are going to move a lot quicker, smoother, and better if you bring emotion, empathy, kindness, compassion into the mix. People are going to respond to you so much stronger than if you just use your analytical mind. So let's get a clarifier on this as well. And it really does also feel like this is a fresh new cycle beginning, which feels very promising. Yes, because I think, oh, with this hunger moon, the wolf moon, you may be feeling, for some of you, quite lonely, quite much on your own. With this full moon, it feels like he's howling to the moon and calling out, and there's that hunger, that desire, that need to connect, that need to be with the wolf pack, that need to not be out there all on your own. And you may right now, Aquarius, for whatever reason, it could be different for each one of you, but you may feel like you're very much kind of on your own, maybe a little bit separated from the pack or from the whole or from your partner. But hang in there. Hang in there. Bring love into the situation. Speak words of love, because, this is a very vocal card. This also happens to be the full moon of January, right? That wolf moon is the full moon of January. So this energy might really pick up, in that month of January. And it's very important for you to speak out of love rather than a sense of desperation or neediness, right? That's a different vibe entirely. Going into the immediate future, though, over this next 30 days, I think so much more good is going to happen than you might even realize. We've got the new moon in Capricorn. So I love this, back-to-back energies of Aquarius and Capricorn. And this one says your hard work is paying off. So anything that you've been making effort towards, anything that you work at, it's going to pay off in big ways. It might feel like little steps, but before you know it, all those little steps add up into something very big. And I will tell you as well, the full moon in Taurus is absolutely one of the best cycles for manifesting things into physical, tangible form. So this is definitely a time to keep your mind on the prize. Don't let, having to be patient or things taking time discourage you here, Aquarius. Things are going to come together. And it's really just a matter of you just taking each step. Before you know it, it's going to all come together. So let's get a clarifier for this future card. And wisdom. Look at that. Look at that. And I would say Capricorn is a sign of two things, patience and wisdom. They're also very ambitious, right? But I really feel this next 30 days or so, you're really growing in wisdom and understanding. You're going to the next level. You're learning a lot. You may be physically learning a lot. Some of you might be taking classes, learning some new skills, anything like that. But you're also learning about life and love and, how to treat yourself and how to treat others and how to build towards what you really desire. So this is a great reading so far, guys. Let's get into some tarot, Aquarius. Let's see what we have coming up for you. Just deepen these messages, past, present, and future around these full moon cycles. It's interesting that both you and Capricorn had this card in your read, and we'll get into it. All right, so Aquarius, immediate past, we've got the Seven of Cups. This is a lot of decisions. And I do feel like, in this immediate past, this last month cycle, you've had to really learn how to prioritize. That's been very important. The Seven of Cups can sometimes feel like an overload of options. Like, well, which one should I tackle first? Which one should I do? And so as a result, the worst thing that can happen when we feel overloaded by choices is that we don't pick anything and we don't make any progress. So I feel like something has had to change very, dramatically around that, where you've really had to learn. It's like, I've got to make a choice. I can't let things overwhelm me. I've got to prioritize my time so that I get where I want to be. Let's get a clarifier, please, on Seven of Cups. And the Three of Cups, you know, and to me, this is kind of, wow, for some of you, it might be making choices between, you know, time to socialize and time to work. It might be making the choice between only listening to your own advice versus maybe asking, you know, a trusted friend or counselor for help. They might have really good advice. But Three of Cups is an overall a celebratory card. It puts you in a good mood. So I feel like when you make your decisions and you come out of, you know, indecision or inactivity, you start to feel a lot better. That's just the way that one feels to me. Also, Aquarius, wow, Four of Swords in the present energy of the full moon. So this is a time, again, to relax the mind. Don't overanalyze, don't overthink. Give yourself and others a break. You've been working hard, they've been working hard. You need some rest, you need some downtime. You need more sleep, more meditation, more reflective space. It's really good for you. At this time. So let's get a clarifier again for this card. And the Two of Wands, because you do need a little bit of relaxed thinking in order to go to the next level, because the Two of Wands is very much about opening the doors to the next stage of your life, to the next portal, to the next big, you know, change that you make. Sometimes you're doing it on your own, sometimes you're doing it with a partner, right? Take it as it resonates to your situation. But I would say that the less you analyze and the more that you feel this one out, and don't stress yourself, don't stress them. It's like the doors just open up so much better. And I really feel with this Three of Swords coming up in the immediate future, this is over the next 30 days, along with that Capricorn energy, the Wisdom card, I really feel like, you know, what I would hope for this, because this is a tough card, right? But what I would hope for this combination is that you are gaining in wisdom, you're learning lessons when it comes to love, and you're learning how not to create difficult situations, and also to help heal your heart and the hearts of others, right? This is giving you the ability, it says, you know, I have the wisdom now to know how to pull those swords out of my own heart and to not stick them into somebody else's, even if I didn't mean to, right? It's like you're not trying to hurt somebody, but sometimes we don't always think before we speak, or, you know, things like that. And so this is really a learning curve. Capricorn energy and the Wisdom card is very much that learning and growing and understanding. So I feel like, you know, you may have been through some things that might have been some hard lessons, Aquarius, but you are learning how not to engage in, you know, conversations or arguments that are just going to end up breaking your heart and others' hearts, right? And that Three of Swords, it's a triple thing, right? You know, when one person gets hurt, the other person usually does too, right? It's not like it's just one person that's feeling bad. Let's clarify. Let's see what this Three of Swords is about for you. Let's get a little deeper, please. Ace of Swords. Ooh, so, you know, that's a very positive swords card, right? Because the Ace of Swords is about clarity, victory, success, good communication, right? And it might have been poor communication that, you know, caused some heartache or hurt feelings. But to me, this comes through the very clear communication. This could be you or someone you love saying, you know what? I said some things that were really hurtful. I didn't really mean it. Let me clarify what I really feel about you or what I really think. That is a beautiful combination. And I do feel like, you know, if you have had a broken heart or someone you care about has had a broken heart, Aquarius, I feel like that's going to start getting cleared up quite a bit over this next 30 days. And look at this. I mean, we've got a lot of swords. Nine of Swords on the bottom and Wheel of Fortune as well. I feel like there's this lot of like mental stress, anguish, all that kind of sleepless nights, and it may be over things about this Wheel of Fortune, like, you know, wanting things to move forward, wanting, you know, travel, movement, expansion, things to be, you know, increasing. Hang in there, Aquarius, because my feeling is this might take some patience, but things are definitely moving. And the more that you can be mentally relaxed and more emotionally flexible and available, the better it gets. So let's get a magical spell card as your affirmation. Beautiful. Absolutely. Look at that creativity card. I feel like greater creative energy is going to find you this month. By all above and all below, let me connect. Let creativity flow. Yes, this is about emotional connection, and some of this might happen through creative means, whether it's through music, writing, whatever it is that your passion is, you're going to have that. And I'm just going to pull as well. I gotta say, I saw this on the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to give you that one too, Aquarius, is the card of success. I feel like you will be successful, so hang in there. Be patient. Do the work one day at a time. You will get there. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor and integrity. And I do feel that's what's coming in for you. So beautiful full moon reading, guys. I hope it is a wonderful day and week and month ahead for you as this full moon cycle plays out. So I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.